Happy New Year! You're supposed to say it with me.
Happy New Year!
I hope you've all started off the new year with great positivity and great vibes. For those of you who don't know, this is my husband Manny, for those new subscribers out there.
For those of you who do not know, I don't smoke. I'm tired. I just woke up a little while ago. So before there's like a million people insinuating that I did smoke or something. No, I don't do that. Thank you. She just likes to film videos at awkward times.
Late at night. Those are the best.
This is the only grass I mess with right here. Ew. You eating it is disgusting.
It's not actually.
Yeah, it is.
I wanted my first video of the year to be about health because I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me from my previous video that we both had together about nutrition and health, and we provided so many tips in that video. But this one, I wanted to show you guys what we feel are the most important and that are true essentials and staples in our home.
Everyone should be healthy. A lot of people's New Year's resolutions would be healthy, eating better and all that, so.
But make it a lifestyle. Don't just make it a resolution because it's most likely going to be temporary if you say you're going to do a resolution and be healthy now just because it's the new year.
Yes, make it permanent. A lot of our friends or close family members will ask, like, how do they start eating healthy? And, they don't know where to start, they don't know what to do.
So these are just a few of the things that we feel are the most important for us to have in our home all the time.
When we first heard the word organic, we're like, huh? What's that? Why would we pay more for that? Because we grew up in New York. We have no experience in agriculture. So why would we know what that means? Why would that be important to us? Well, it turns out that we were wrong. It's not just a reason for them to charge more. It means, well, fruits and veggies, it means it was grown without synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, unnatural chemicals. When they use those pesticides on the vegetation and we eat it, those chemicals have an effect on our bodies. We don't want that.
All of the products that I use in my hair are either botanical ingredients, zero chemicals, and toxic free. So it just, for me, it started off that way, and it's like I'm completely chemical free with my hair. Why would I not do the same thing with my body? If it's affecting my hair, it should be affecting my body, right?
With meat, when it says organic chicken, that usually means that they were raised without any antibiotics, any growth hormones, and they were fed organic feed while being raised on a pasture, and they were free ranged, meaning they weren't locked up in a cage and sleeping on their own poop and kissing all these other animals, and you know how things can happen in there. A lot of unprotected stuff going on, and you catch disease. When you eat the unhealthy animals, you become unhealthy. You're not gonna take a piece of crap, eat it, and expect yourself to look super duper healthy. No, you look like crap. Organic farming is a lot more labor intensive. It's so you're actually paying for the work. I understand it's expensive. You have to figure out how to adjust your expenses. For me, I stopped drinking alcohol, so now I'll go and buy organic chocolate and get chocolate wasted instead.
Me too. So I'm gonna advocate the vegetarians and the meat eaters today because I feel there's benefits to both. So it's all up to you guys. You guys choose what's more fitting for you. I've received tons of questions and concerns about those of you who are vegetarian and want to be vegetarian, and you guys don't know where to start or what to do about being vegetarian. For those of you who are vegetarian, some of you are just going about your day just not eating meat and eating whatever just doesn't have meat. Make sure that you're doing things for your health reasons, not because you feel it's gonna make you skinnier or it's gonna make you better looking. Because you can still be very sick and not eat meat and be skinny. But it doesn't mean that you're healthy at all. A lot of people think that, okay, now I wanna lose weight, maybe I should be a vegetarian, but it doesn't work that way. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're now going to be skinny because you're vegetarian. If you're going to be vegetarian, eat actual vegetables every single day. Because a lot of vegetarians just don't eat meat and eat anything else that's not meat, and it's usually very processed, and they don't eat vegetables in their daily lives, in their daily meals. So as a vegetarian and not eating vegetables, you're lacking so much nutrition and it's not doing you any good.
Eat vegetables. Again, make sure they're organic. They don't have to be certified organic. You don't have to pay $20 for a cucumber. If you meet a farmer, go to the farmer's market. There's farmer's market all across America. You can go and talk to the farmer and be like, hey, what are your methods on growing this apple? What do you do? Mm-hmm. And you know, if you trust the dude, if he seems like a pretty nice guy, give his apple a shot. Go back and now you became your apple guy.
That's the beauty of it. You can talk to these people and find out where it's coming from and what they're doing with their crops, and it's local.
The reason why it's important to be local is because if I'm getting my mangoes from the Dominican Republic, by the time they get to me in New York, I'm not eating a real mango. I'm not eating all the nutrients that I would have gotten from when it was actually picked. Make sure you eat as many raw foods as possible, untouched. Make sure they're not cooked. Cooking kills nutrients.
I swear, the first thing everyone says is, how do you get your protein if you're a vegetarian? How do you get your protein?
Our bodies require protein, but only a certain amount. People get lost supplementing protein all day. Protein shake here and there. And there's proteins in our food. There's proteins in eggs. There's protein in everything now.
Spinach.
So, yes, you can get it from a lot of vegetarians. You can get it from chia seeds, spirulina, chlorella, quinoa. You can get it from beans. You get it from so many places. So just Google up a bunch of opinions and then go by your own experience. Go by how you feel. I've been a meat eater for a long time now, and I haven't really been eating meat up until recently, because I found out where my meat was coming from. And now that I get it from a good place, I get it straight from the farm. It tastes amazing. I don't get sick from it ever. No stomach aches, no nothing. And I just make sure I eat raw vegetables as much as possible, because that meat is not gonna have enough nutrients or even protein to give my body what it needs. Our bodies require salt. We need salt to be hydrated. We need the minerals and all that. The problem is that white table salt is horrible for you. But we have an alternative. It's Himalayan pink sea salt. When you're reading a label, when you're trying to start eating healthy, and you read something and it says, sea salt this, sea salt that, be careful, because all salt is from the sea. If your sodium levels are high, then you should not stay away from pink sea salt or Celtic sea salt. What you should do is stay away from the bad salts, like chips, like in freaking canned soup, like in a million other things, like in fries that you buy from outside. I don't want to say anyone's name, but we need salt. So even if you sweat, if you're active, you lose minerals when you sweat. We need to replace those minerals. We need to absorb the water. The way we do those things is by drinking a lot of water and eating a lot of Himalayan pink sea salt or Celtic sea salt.
The majority of our body is made of water, and our body needs water the most. I'm not telling you guys there's a specific amount that your body needs, because everyone's different. We're all different heights, different sizes, so everyone's different. Just listen to your body, like Manny said earlier. And just make sure that you are drinking water every single day. In our last video, we mentioned how we feel that our body needs half your weight in ounces. And a lot of you guys were saying that it's a myth in the comments. And we feel that because of our own experience, it's working for us and it's a step in the right direction. And for those of you who have tried it or who haven't tried it, if you do try it, you'll see that your body is gonna tell you whether it's too much or too little. I wouldn't have great skin without makeup or great, shiny, beautiful hair if it wasn't for me drinking water daily. I can apply as much makeup as I want and as much conditioner on my hair as I want, but if I'm not drinking water, I truly won't look great naturally without the makeup. Following up with water, you guys know I also love apple cider vinegar, and we have a lot of controversy with our apple cider vinegar video, which was just a challenge, by the way. And including apple cider vinegar in water is just a great way to balance your pH.
I love apple cider vinegar. I'm very active. I play sports. Apple cider vinegar and water, that's my freaking Gatorade right there.
And again, with beauty, you guys know that apple cider vinegar can be used for so many beauty things, like as a toner to pH balance your hair. What else? Whiten your teeth. I can't name them all. I can't even think of them right now.
Find out how you can use it. Just make sure it's raw, unpasteurized, organic, with the mother, the nutrients. That's what the mother is, and just try it. Another thing that everyone needs to change in their household in order to start eating healthier is your sweeteners, your choice of sweeteners. A lot of people still have that white sugar. Do not use that, please. Like, don't get me upset. Stop using it.
Like we said in our last video, sugar makes you fat. Fat doesn't make you fat. Sugar makes you fat.
Next time somebody offers you sugar, say, ain't nobody got time for fat. Ain't nobody got time for fat. So what we can do is substitute that sugar with other sweeteners. You have coconut palm sugar, which we love over here at home with our coffee,
it's my favorite.
with everything. We use honey. Make sure it's raw. If you can get it local, that'll be a bonus. And make sure it's you trust the place it's coming from. And honey is amazing. We love honey. A few people mentioned brown sugar. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're taking steps in the right direction, just make sure it's organic. Doesn't have to be certified or doesn't have to say it. Just make sure you know it's clean. Make sure you know it's in it.
No chemicals.
Yes.
Aside from using coconut oil for beauty, I eat coconut oil and we also use it for cooking, which is a great way to include it in your daily life and maintain healthy.
If you can use coconut oils to start to fry or whatever you use oils with, it still holds its nutrients. It has a high flash point. So coconut oil is amazing. Make sure it's raw. Make sure it's unprocessed.
Unrefined.
Make sure, yes, it's organic. Make sure you like the place it's coming from. You trust the place it's coming from.
I also wanted to take this moment to thank you guys so much for sticking with me on my channel throughout the whole year. I appreciate you guys so much, and I don't thank you guys enough. So thank you to everyone who is a new subscriber, who's a long-time subscriber. Thank you. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to bring out so much more videos for you guys in this year, 2014. 2014. Manny says I say that funny. I read your comments. Don't think that I don't read your comments because I don't answer to each and every one, but I tried my best to reply to a lot of people. But realistically, I do read all of your comments, and I know what you guys are waiting for. And I'm gonna have so much more curly hair videos coming. I'm gonna have so much hairstyles. I have a list of things written down in this book.
We're gonna start doing vlogs and
No, you shouldn't say that. We're not gonna start doing vlogs.
we're gonna do a cooking channel too.
No, we're not.
And then we're gonna do a lot of world star hip hop videos. It's gonna be a busy year. I want to thank you guys for taking care of my wife. We appreciate the comments and everything. And
Doesn't that sound nice, my wife?
it's so nice.